welcome back to Keep the Benjamin Podcast. It's your boy B&B Lord. I'm here with...
It's your boy Don Juan, and we got a special guest today.
It's your boy Takeoff Quan. What's poppin'?
Yes, sir. You know my first question on every podcast, how you been? I'm asking my boy Don first. How you been, lately?
Man, laying low, playing slow, trying to see a little dollars, you know what I'm saying?
It's the same thing all the time. What you got there? You ain't never going through nothing. It's you never not having the problem. That's what I want to know.
Listen, we ain't trying to have none of them at all.
Yeah, how you been, my nigga Quan?
Man, life is fair. I'm just blessed, taking it one day at a time.
Okay, taking it one day at a time. I hear this shit. Well, since I don't never answer the question that I ask, I've been doing the podcast up and running. I'm finna put it out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you can find podcasts. And so, I'm happy about that. Yeah, go get
Global,
that. Go get
local.
that. Exactly. I got a couple questions for today's guest. My boy Takeoff Quan. All right, so basically, just tell me about your upbringing in Jackson.
Oh well, what started me from partying? I would like to shout out a couple people: T Money, Tony, Greenwood, the Money team, basically. They came to Holmes Junior when I was playing ball. I was quiet, but I was I was a football player.
For real? What position?
Receiver. If you want it, hit me up.
What they call you, Quan?
Mr. Goldenhand. I ask about me around Jackson. They know.
For
they
real?
know, yeah.
What school you went to?
D in the best Forest Hill High School.
Oh my nigga, get
2607.
the fuck off the podcast.
2607, tap in now.
We rep the real Jimmy here around here.
Lord. The gray y'all.
The real here. We put niggas to sleep over there. Not in sports. I give y'all that. In sports, goddamn.
Academics. Jimmy ain't got it. But sport-wise, Forest Hill.
I'm gonna let you have this. So, all right, my next question is basically, have you always been kind of energetic, the life of the party type of person,
I had always somewhat been like that, but coming to Jackson State and really going to a community college where I have to be by myself, it really brought me out of my element because nobody's holding your hand no more.
Exactly.
So you got to build your own self. You got to meet people on your own. So yeah, they just really brought me out when I got to college.
Okay, so where y'all meet at?
I met
Mansion.
Yeah.
By how many years ago?
Ooh, the Mansion.
Like 16 years. Yeah, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the Mansion dancing,
Yeah, Tony done met Don first, and I think when they met him, I was pledging the bros, and then after that I met Don, and after that we just been cool, man. Don is a character for sure.
Exactly, on God. But before we get into some more party stuff, basically growing up in Jackson, because I know some of the clubs that exist now haven't always existed. So y'all weren't. I'm pretty sure y'all were young, probably going to older clubs. But what certain spots in Jackson or surrounding areas that y'all had y'all fun, y'all turned up,
I'm gonna take it back before the match. I'm gonna take it to Styles.
Ooh.
Blitz.
Oh, I know a little bit about Blitz.
Man.
Skating Shake.
If
you ain't never been to a phone party at Skating Shake, I don't know what you're doing.
What was the place over there off Ellis? It used to be a skating ring. I can't think of it. It's a place off Ellis, but that place used to jump. By now, coming up in college, it was the Mansion and the Regency. If you don't know about the Mansion, if you got a brother that was around Jackson State 2016, 15, 14, 17, a little bit, ask him about the Mansion.
I've had some of the best times of my life in the Mansion.
Hey, give me it ain't gotta be too long, but if y'all can give me in the spirit, because I'm not from Jackson. I moved to Jackson in late 2014. So basically just give me an experience that's worth telling in one of these spots, if you can share it.
Man, the Mansion, it was different because when you walk in, it was a water fountain. You could stand in the water fountain and party.
Yeah.
But you had to pay to get in that water fountain. But you stand there and party and watch everybody around you man, homecoming, bro, it'd be thousands of folks, multiple rooms and stuff. It was a good vibe. Party in Jackson, you had fights here and there, but other than that, man, Mansion was where you make memories at.
I ain't gonna lie, one time I was in the Mansion. It was me and my partner. We in there, we drinking, We having a good time. We turn. I was the dancer out of the clique. You feel me? So
It's still dangerous.
I was on. Not really. Partially. You
That
catch me on a good day.
Your leg needs some
I was
love.
in the mansion, right? My leg needs a WD-40. We was in the mansion too. And they were playing Handsome and Wealthy, right? And my partner passed
What I
out.
tell you about that?
My partner, like, he smooth past, like, he just, I'm talking about, and got right back up like
For real?
nothing happened.
Did he start dancing?
Nah, dude, like, he ain't dance, you feel me? He was just there, like, yeah, man. Like, the mansion, some of the best times of my life.
Yeah, my first time going to Blitz, I was going to, it was like the summer before I went to Terry for a semester, and I went with some boys I knew from Barham. So I'm there. I'm coming from Vicksburg, where we got parties and shit like that. But ain't nothing like what y'all doing down here. At least not when I was there. Or I just didn't go to the ones that were jumping.
Now Vicksburg know how to party.
Yeah. So basically, we pull up to the Blitz. I'm like, damn, the line long as fuck. So, and I mean, it's like some, I want to say like security guards. They talking to like some Kappa League. I think they were like Kappa League, and they had like their little canes and shit. So they were like, bro, y'all hit somebody with them cane and beat the fuck out y'all. Like I just know like the security was talking so goddamn reckless for no damn reason. And one, I think I got like two stories for like sometimes I've been at Blitz. So one story like it was the girl, she was twerking on everybody. So I was like, shit. Me being young, shit, I'm trying to be cool too. So I'm like, damn, they been twerking on everybody, shit. Let me get behind them.
Let me get some action.
She turned around like,
Nah, she didn't. She was. I knew the one. So I get behind them. We doing whatever. She dancing on me. One of them goddamn, I don't know what they call like the junior part, like for Omega. Is it Omega Prep?
Yeah, Omega Prep.
One of them, they came through that motherfucker stomping. I was like, okay. So I'm looking. Then a nigga look at me like, he was like looking at me up. The girl was twerking. I'm like, you can get her like she ain't mine. Like y'all niggas is not finna do it to me in here with these damn boots on,
Man,
bruh. So
what you do with it?
There was 2014 most definitely.
I was gone again.
That was 2014 most definitely. So, and another story, like I ain't gonna say it name. I remember his name. It was like we was at the party or whatever, and this nigga like a grade under us in the 7th grade, he basically took the nigga girl, like, so the nigga was tight about that shit. He wanted to fight. Basically, I don't know if somebody swung or whatever. The security guard ended up grabbing his ass by his legs and his neck, goddamn, and carrying his ass on out of there like he was on a goddamn stretcher or something. So
all I'm saying is when you in Blitz or Skating Shake, when that cheer come out,
bro,
you know what's going on.
You know
what the fuck that is?
You know what's going on. You don't know what happened when that cheer come out.
Champ, boy, they put that
Boy,
chair
they
out,
put
boy.
that chair out. If you balling up the chair, you know
time.
what's going on.
It's happy hour time. It's the nasty time.
I just know a whole bunch of niggas was in that motherfucker with white tees on, like it was 04 got some goddamn. I was like, who the fuck is these clone boosies goddamn? A whole bunch of niggas.
Boys.
Exactly. A whole bunch of niggas that look like Boosie. So yeah, that whole goddamn experience was just crazy. So you know, I kind of got my like first experience of what Jackson parties was gonna be like. So my next question is like, coming into JSU, what you expected? And I think you told me that you went to home. So did you have another option of colleges that you wanted to go to outside of Jackson State?
Yeah, I was originally supposed to go to Tennessee State. Tennessee State or Tennessee Morton and play football, but you know, certain things God leads you elsewhere.
Exactly. So this leads into my next question. Was the JSU experience everything you imagined it to be?
At first, coming to J State, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I did not want to be here because I wanted to play ball. At the time, J State football team wasn't that good, but hey, Dion, I appreciate you.
You kind of changed. That's so
Dion changed the game.
That's so major.
But yeah, it like after a certain time, you know, at the time still doing parties, so yeah, it made a whole 360 off a week just being on campus. Off a week, man, just being on campus, you had to meet people to get them to come to your event. So Yeah, it was a big open.
So how soon, like, as soon as you got to JSU, you was like party promoting and event hosting?
Yeah, because I was doing it at home, so I had just
Okay.
made a transition to middle school. It was just basically getting re-knowing everybody, reintroducing yourself, building your brain.
So my next question is like, with the parties, when you was on campus heavy, like what's the difference between the parties then and the parties now?
The difference between now and then, man, it was a whole lot of, you didn't care what song was playing, you was dancing, partying, turning up. You didn't really have too many people like now coming to you, hey, can I play this? Can you play that?
I know
It
this
was really just off vibes, but I can say about this new generation, slowly but surely, they making the transition.
Okay, to my intent, like willing to listen to anything.
Willing to listen to anything, but at the same time, they still want to hear the new stuff.
I think that's TikTok. I think TikTok doing it.
TikTok messed up the music.
It takes time, right?
It take time.
You can't just expect for this new generation to just roll with it, everything that you feel me? Because we got certain stuff that we play that's gonna always get played no matter what.
Bruh.
No matter what.
Has there ever been a party where they ain't play Wipe Me Down, Set It Off? Are they playing? I don't think
I ain't heard My Flag in a minute.
You ain't heard My Flag at the college?
Not in the college
not in the college
party.
scene.
Not in the college party, but Wipe Me Down gonna always be played.
Wipe Me Down gonna
You gotta
always.
cater to the Greeks. The Greeks gonna come find you. Quan, I need to hear my jam. What song? Wipe Me Down.
Swag surf.
Exactly. So okay, you lead me to another question. So what made you join a Greek organization?
Basically growing up, my dad, he was a part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and that's all I saw. I ain't know my uncle was an alpha till after I crossed.
For real?
after I crossed.
He probably let you show that. Dad told you keep that away from him.
Man, but yeah, just seeing it growing up always when I was little, I used to go to the frat house and hang out with them. Then when I was playing football, they used to always come to my games with my dad. So, it was just the brotherhood and friendship that they showed.
Yeah.
Just supporting me off somebody they didn't even know.
Okay, so what goes into putting together an event? Because my whole reason for interviewing you is Don kind of got me out the house, and so many people posting the FreakNik flyer. I was like, okay, FreakNik, let me go to that motherfucker. Like, knowing because certain parties you go to, motherfucker, they got some ass on that bitch. It's gonna be a straight sausage fest.
Yeah.
Straight up. So base and the motherfucker FreakNik, like that bit was everything, I think everything went smooth with them over. Them over more packed than the fair. So what goes into putting together an event like that?
Okay, for one, you gotta have money.
Exactly.
I'm not rich, but I do invest. I do save. So you gotta get security. You gotta find a location. You gotta have a DJ. You gotta bring equipment. So it's a lot of stuff you gotta look into when you book an event. You gotta make sure that it's safe for everybody. If anything happens, is it an exit? Is it an entrance? Making sure nobody's sneaking nothing in. Make sure you got good security guards that don't check, man.
Exactly.
It's not go play with you, but at the same time, still have fun with you.
Okay, so you kind of answered this question somewhat, but what are some party must-haves? Like, what does the party must have in order for it to be, jumping?
You must have a great DJ, a DJ who can hit every area of the United States.
Okay, without like having somebody feel some type of way, just give me a DJ off the top of your head that like, okay, he gonna get the party jumping, like for real.
Right now.
Right now.
We gonna put that out there right now.
I mean, it's a couple out there, but I'll throw a few names out there. T Money, Tony, Swayze, Kobe, Caliboy, G Lindsay, Dream, Monica. Man, there's so many DJs out there I couldn't name. Jukebox. They know how to hit that area from like if I tell them somebody from New Orleans, they know how to take it.
Yeah, okay.
They know how to take it to New York and all.
When I come to a party, like I love how we include like artists from our region, like I want to say Mississippi artists. I love it. Louisiana artists and artists in close proximity to Mississippi. But for certain parties, I do be like, I'm tired of seeing niggas shake their damn legs. Got the swag. That shit.
Personally, I feel like if you can't go out of state and have somewhere else out of state turned up, then you know what I'm saying, you need to go work on your craft.
Yeah.
I won't say that because it's a couple young DJs like Tusa and Della B that a lot of people don't know about. But man, if you just sit back and just listen to them DJ, you'll be surprised.
Dally B, that's my dog. I love Dally B to death. On my life,
he gonna play everything.
He gonna play everything.
Dallas,
that's what
Dally B is not gonna. He ain't gonna leave no stone unturned from reggae.
For real,
I'm dead serious.
We're going UNK.
And I'm not just saying this because it's my partner. Dally B, he gonna play it out. He gonna play it out as opposed to some DJs. Some DJs just gonna keep it in the normal loop. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like when I tell if anybody that ever did beats me, I always tell them, I say, bro, it's a new generation nowadays. So you gotta play some new music.
For real.
They go DM me, hey Quan, can we get something else? I'll be like, bro,
why you there?
Why I'm there? They would DM me. They would come find me. They would definitely come find me and say, Quan, can we get something else? I'll be like, I do the best I can. I put in his ear.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 don't get played, but at least I told them.
I ain't gonna lie. I had people come find me to go talk to a DJ or go talk to him.
But I'm gonna say this though, you can't please everybody. Cause
Exactly.
some of you might want to hear is somebody else probably don't even like or never heard of. So you just gotta get in where you fit in and just adapt.
I feel like a lot of this new generation, not everybody just from Jackson no more.
Exactly.
It's everybody from all over the United States coming to Jackson State.
Jackson State worldwide.
So it ain't just we can't just play swag and music no more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people complain about that, like, yeah, y'all not catering to the swaggers, and we can't do that no more.
That's the hard part. You want to cater to everybody, but at the same time, you gonna leave somebody out.
Yeah.
And for the people who listen to, it's not we doing it on purpose. It's just so much music out there. It's so much music to be played. You ain't gonna touch everything.
We gotta get the crowd jumping,
Right.
and some people ain't gonna like the fact that we out here swagging. And you
But
feel me?
at the same time, even though I be kind of sick of hearing the same. This good that Mississippi does have something because seeing the state that we in, because we can't go to Atlanta and be like, why you ain't playing nobody from Mississippi?
So for
real.
Exactly. So
I'm telling you.
it's it's two sides to that argument. So my next question is like, what are certain things that you like hate at parties? Like something that get on your nerves either at the party or leading up to the party.
Ooh, can I?
Go ahead. Come on,
Vincent.
that's why I got you. Come on.
Greeks do not beat me up, but it's a time and a place. Let the normal folks party. You know, we can stroll every now and then, but not every party, please. Let's party like we were regular folks before we got these letters. And it's something that I love about people. I love when y'all come to the party, y'all bring the energy. Like y'all speaking, y'all waving at folks y'all don't know, y'all talking to people y'all don't know. I love to see that.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's one of my pet peeves. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, man.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm good. It just depends on what's going on. But don't call me 20 minutes or 10 minutes or while the party going on. Talking about something, Doug, can you get me in free?
Well,
I can see that. Go ahead.
Let me tap in on it. 8 o'clock, if you ain't call me before 7 o'clock, do not call me and text me trying to get in the party. I love all my people, family and friends, but my sister even know. At 8 o'clock, don't call Quan trying to get in no party.
Even your sister.
Even my sister had to pay. My sister had to pay to get in events.
Oh my
People don't
God.
understand that. If she don't get that when I tell her to get that, she already know.
Yeah.
For real.
Bro, I'm Quan's sister, but at the same time, it's supported, so she knows.
Exactly.
$10, $20, she got it.
Exactly.
Because I do the same thing for y'all. Y'all not giving out, paraphernalia for free.
Exactly.
Y'all not giving out weed for free. I don't know if I can say that, but y'all not giving out that. Y'all not giving me that to get in, at the same time. But yeah, just, call me before 8 o'clock.
No cap. On my mama. Like,
I might be able to do something for you before 8 o'clock.
you feel me? Like folks get mad and You don't mess with me.
You feel like you want to make it's a business.
I got to get my check at the end of the night. Don't hinder that because you feel me.
That too, but at the same time, we run a business. I can't be running back and forth to the door, and I gotta talk on the mic, or I gotta, make sure everybody's straight. I'm saying, yo, what's up? Phone ringing. Here I come. That's bad business for me. I'm losing business because I'm trying to help you.
Okay, so you bring me to my next question. So, how is it like with the event hosting? Like, how is the money? Not this without going into too much detail. Is it profitable?
It's definitely profitable. You gotta know what you bring to the table, and don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because you can do whatever you want to do. And if you think you can bring a crowd along with yourself, hey, the price is up there. I'm gonna say the price is up there.
Most definitely, because I ain't gonna lie. If you would have asked me about, well, I ain't gonna say that because I used to throw house parties when I was in high school, but.
Yeah, I do want to go.
Most definitely. Safe. But yeah, if you would have asked me, I would never. I never would have thought that I would have been a promoter like this here.
For real.
Like for real. Like I'm active, but like I just would have never thought that this is where life would have taken me.
That shit in your blood, Pi Jones.
Man, it's just the craziest thing. I was a promoter before I was a host.
For real?
I was everybody on campus knew me because I was the party dude.
Yeah.
They didn't know me because I was a football player. They didn't know me because they knew me because if a party was going on, find Quan, DM Quan, what's going on. To this day, I got alumni who text me up now. Quan, what's going around the city? I send them to the older spots like M-Bar, Vibe, and Sweet Spot like that.
Okay, I got a question for you. I got a question for both of y'all. So, most dudes, they going to the party, not necessarily to dance. Certain people go there to dance, have a good time just in general. But for my guys, what's the best way to pull a female at a party? Come on, I need some advice. Because I be like, it be so. Okay, so I know they got the frats there. They got the athletes there. For somebody like me who's not a part of an organization or an athlete, like what's the best way for me to approach a female at a loud ass party without looking stupid or she not being like some crazy shit? Just give me some advice.
I can say if you old enough, buy her a drink, or just tap on the shoulder, pull her to the side, introduce yourself. Try to get to know her just quick and fast though, because the music gonna be playing and she gonna be wanting to bag it up. So try to get in there your name, number. If she talk to somebody, if you don't, y'all don't care about that nowadays. But try to chain up quick. And if she takes you back, she takes you back. If she don't, move on to the friend.
You know what that means.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I usually don't give out sauce like this.
Okay.
But the free game,
okay.
Man.
It's the pimp himself, y'all.
Yes, sir. I'm keeping the Benjamin podcast. We gonna keep it the Benjamin over there, motherfucker.
You in the club, see a female that you like. Just walk up to her and be like, "Hey, excuse me, where I know you from?"
Oh, that's it. I'll make her laugh.
Exactly.
You make her laugh, you got her.
You make any female laugh, and this is words out of my daddy mouth. You feel me?
Mr. Pi Jones.
The real. You make them laugh. If I can make you laugh and giggle, I can make that ass clap and jiggle. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm putting that in my notes. All right, so, I'm pretty sure you had this experience at FreakNik, but like you being the event host, you always like kind of at the forefront of the party. Like, do you just look at the amount of people and be like kind of amazed, like, damn, I really put this shit together, or me and a couple more people like really did our thing with this shit. It really came out good.
Man, shout out to my team, man, because who got the juice, boy? I did not expect that many people. Shout out to the originators, Ray and DJ Trey, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't even have who got the juice. They passed it on to me.
Yeah.
But man, when I saw that crowd, I was like, wow. And then I saw the view from the highway where somebody took. I was like,
that motherfucker, that bitch was packed.
Like, I kind of was big headed, but at the same time, I had to come back down. I was like, okay, humble yourself, Quan, because Man,
Only motherfucker bring
crazy.
thousands out there, motherfucker. They call me goddamn Quan Jesus. Quan.
Hey, shout out to the NG Rose too, man.
Yeah.
Cause they gave me the thing for it. They gave me the FreakNik thing. She hit me up, my girl Des, and told me it's either FreakNik or something else he had. It was the choices. So I said, let me try FreakNik out, cause you know.
Exactly.
Nowadays, ain't nobody looking for a relationship no more, you know. Shoot, everybody try to have fun, and I was just trying to bring something back that, you know, everybody like the 90s attire, so hey.
Exactly.
Hey, legit have fun.
They just had fun, but that crowd was definitely one for the books. Like, I'd never forget all them people that was out there. I'd never forget that. Like, I appreciate y'all coming out. Even my guy pulled up, and he don't even come to parties.
Exactly.
That was things I was seeing folks, I was like, you don't even come out, but you came out for this. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
For real.
So is that because another question I got for you is like, if you can give me like a Project X type of party. It don't necessarily have to be FreakNik, since we already talk about FreakNik. Just say, okay, you know, Project X is one of my favorite movies, goddamn. Every time a nigga say somebody good at that party, I think about Project X.
Yeah.
So if you can give me, both of y'all can give me like a party that y'all can say, damn, that motherfucker like Project X for real, for real.
Passed out.
Passed out.
Yeah,
Passed out.
Passed out was one for the books.
For the books.
All
Passed
of them.
out. That, like,
All of them.
There's
All of them.
There's one
All
event
of
you
them.
know that you go get a little on one.
Is that a house party? Just like
No, it's a club
Nah,
party.
it's a club party,
It's
but-
like, if we do it with a fraternity, I ain't gonna say the name, but you know, hey,
yeah,
when you see pass out, just know, pull up, no matter where you at.
motherfuckers gonna pass out.
And who got the juice for homecoming? Go definitely pass out.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
Go definitely pass
Hey,
out.
be on the lookout. Who got the juice? Homecoming.
Who got the juice homecoming is on the way, but that's another.
They're the real one.
It's two of them, so if you don't mind me explaining, who got the juice? FreakNik in the spring. Those the themes. Who got the juice? But who got the juice? Homecoming is where you go see your sugar daddies, your sugar mamas coming through, because they know who got the juice. They know they gonna get a little lit out drinking somebody's juice. And students, to say this while we doing this podcast, who got the juice is not a Greek party. It is a college event. So that means students, if my guy want to bring some podcast juice over there, he can bring some. Just,
some keep the Benjamin juice.
No, just let me know, and I got you.
I appreciate that, mama. So, you said passed out too, right?
Passed out.
The Alphas be having a party. It be called, I don't know. It's a party they do with like Iced Out or something like that. Or it was like, no, Beast Mode. Beast Mode was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. When the
Beast
Cage,
Mode,
that shit
them the
sound
Sigmas now, man, that was crazy.
when the Cage did Pretty Nasty, it was turned. It was turned.
Definitely was.
Most definitely.
Was he pretty nasty?
If I say something myself.
Definitely was. Shout out to the Nukes too, because the Nukes had a little crawfish thing. That you can't beat the Nukes when they doing the crawfish.
All right, so I got like this ain't necessarily got to be about a party, but it can be like if you can share it, just give me a crazy college story. If you got one.
Oh man.
A crazy college story. What you mean by crazy?
Dorm room experience, like cafeteria experience,
I'm not gonna lie.
plaza experience.
If y'all remember, I was in the cafeteria that day when everybody was eating, and a boy across from the cafeteria had his blinds up, and he was just going ham. I ain't gonna say him and the lady name, but they were going ham.
Shout out to my boy. You know
Shout out
who
to
you
my
is.
boy. You know who
Shout
you
out
is.
to my boy.
Hey
Yeah.
man, you went viral that day, boy. If that video is still around, they posted it on TikTok.
I'm
He
gonna
was in the
tag
dorm,
you.
like the
I'ma
calf,
tag you.
like right now we at the calf. Like it's straight ahead, like you can see outside. And I guess he didn't know his blind was up, man. My boy.
That boy was in that motherfucker making the whole X videos, goddamn.
Going in. I ain't gonna lie, I have seen some crazy stuff on the plaza, you know, to where, you know, we in that thing lit. Like I remember one time we was on the plaza from like 9 to 12 o'clock. This when we was real active on campus.
Yeah.
Children on trip. Had to go get it. Hide and go get it.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time
That's how you shoot your shot on
when
campus.
I was in Hines, and this was like 2016, 17. I had to go get it.
Good times, man. Good times.
Definitely. Before everything, before security got like this here.
If you want a girl and you want to get her attention, just go find her. If she was out there, go find her.
No different.
Yeah, so, did y'all see that damn video? It was one of the Jake State page. Our girl said they asked her what was the freakiest thing she did, and she said she was sucking dick in the library.
And the craziest thing why she went so viral because a lot of people have done it.
Yeah,
everybody know about the third floor on the library. I'm not gonna even lie. Everybody know about the third floor.
Have you been on the third floor? Is the real question.
Okay, you been on the third floor, you know.
One thing in the comments said he was going there to actually do his studies.
Man, man, I ain't gonna say too much, but man, that bathroom, you put that chair in that thing, man, lock that door.
You talking about the bathroom?
Now,
some of y'all don't even get that far.
Oh yeah, some of y'all get that far. Now you out and open like that, hey, kudos to you, cause I couldn't do it. I'll be scared somebody gonna pull up on me. The bathroom was my best friend.
Okay, so I see a lot of people, like I seen once, I think recently Kevin Hart came to the campus. You know, I seen one video Kurt Franklin was out on the plaza.
Oh yeah, man, I forgot about that, man. We had some superstars come through.
That's
like
real crazy. Like
Brittany Griner been up there.
She went to Jackson State.
Yeah, I feel she went to Jackson State.
She went to Jackson State.
What's that damn girl that be?
My partner
had
porn
star name?
Then we got a porn star on campus, man. I forgot her name. Trump something.
Tiana Trump.
She was
when did she
She went to Jackson State.
Y'all should have brought her to how to go get it in the past.
They wasn't gonna find her.
No, we need to go ahead FreakNik.
No, you was gonna find her when a line of niggas got there.
Take me in. They were like, take me in.
Don't take me to.
Yeah, man. We see like. If you ever,
man,
they be having some people come to campus you ain't know.
The real king.
Real. Big Scar.
Big Scar.
Yeah,
Big Scar, Hot Boy Wedge.
And I was supposed to be there. Damn.
Yeah, we be having some folks come to campus.
Yeah, man.
Jackson State Hollywood now though.
Yeah, I see.
Jackson, Mississippi is Hollywood.
Rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Rest in peace to Dolph.
That was crazy.
Dion, shout out to Dion.
Dion really putting a light on the campus, just like really crazy. And it's crazy because like I always paid attention to him because like you one of the best football players ever, and for him to be the coach at the same school that I'm now attending, because I wasn't gonna go to Jackson State at first, so it must be like a sign from God, like all this coming about at the time that I'm at Jackson State. So my next question for y'all, I want both of y'all to answer. What do you enjoy doing outside of partying, and does your social battery ever run out? Like at a party, and you're like, you on the mic or whatever. You like, damn, bro, I'm tired of fucking talking. I'm really ready to goddamn go.
I do have my points like that, but at the same time, give me some water, or go to the bar, give me some drink, and I'm back active. But when I'm not hosting, I pretty much like to travel. I either go to Louisiana, Memphis, see family, go to Colorado, or
what's in Colorado?
Colorado. If you know, Colorado is very.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know.
Okay.
If you know.
Okay.
Colorado is a good place to visit. Good place to visit. But yeah, when I'm not traveling, I pretty much be at the house playing Call of Duty. Don't have a girlfriend at the time, but when I did have one, it was very peaceful to come home to a nice cooked meal.
Are you missing that?
Huh?
Alright, we gonna go move.
Well, I like long walks on the beach. I like to travel.
But for real, walks on the reservoir.
Okay. I ain't gonna. I like long walks on the beach. But I ain't gonna lie. I always say this. I'm the most antisocial promoter. Yeah, I know, cause like on my mama, when I'm burnt out, I'm burnt out.
And it don't even be y'all. We just be tired, man.
For real. Like I done had to be out all night,
Man,
interacting with people all week.
A week long, man.
And now it's Saturday. It's 3:00 in the morning. My drunk coming down, and I don't really want to talk to nobody, but folks keep walking up to me. Done.
Okay.
And
You leave me in something else. Like, has it ever been a time where like y'all got too drunk or too loaded, whatever the case may be? Like you just would throw fuck goddamn.
My birthday every year.
Yeah,
Every year.
definitely.
Birthday.
Somebody got to carry corn out of wherever they party with every year.
It's a blessing to see. It's a blessing to see them ages. It's the best of your birthday. So I be taking it to the full advantage.
That's good.
I ain't gonna lie.
even sometimes if it's not my birthday and it's my people's birthday, man, I be in there like snowball.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've ever.
When Don go out of town, Don Julio keeps singing.
Done. That boy going done. I'm done. That's what I tell him.
Don out of town.
I'm a different person out of town. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all be saying about me when I'm drunk, Quan?
Don.
They say I do the most.
Do the most. Don the pimp.
For real.
Don the pimp.
They don't call me Don Juan for nothing.
Okay.
I already know.
They made that drink because of him. They which I don't know.
Alright,
Sponsor the kid.
But we gonna be back. Next time we gonna talk about, it's something outside of, anything relating to my boy Quan or anything relating to my boy Don. We gonna discuss the Young Thug case. We talked about it, I wanna say on the first episode, but now we got some more information on it. We just gonna let y'all guys know what we think about the situation. All right, welcome back to Keep It the Benjamin podcast. Again, it's your boy BNB Lard. I'm here with.
It's your boy Don Juan.
It's your boy Takeoff Quan. You dig?
Yeah, okay, so on camera, you brought up something that I thought was interesting. It was basically about like partying and still being a student. So my question for you is, how did you keep that balance with, still maintaining good grades and, throwing parties and events like that?
First of all, Mama wasn't going for that. RP Mama, miss you. But she definitely wasn't going for that. She knew what I was doing, but at the same time, I knew that this party stuff ain't gonna last forever. So I knew what I want to do with my life outside of being party. So I basically, like, if I had an event that week, I would basically, or if I had stuff to do that day, go to the library when I get out of class, try to knock my work out fast as possible at the same time, still maintain.
Discipline, for real.
Discipline, also studying a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I had my days where I miss some days, like,
Yeah.
because I had to get some rest. But at the same time, school was always the first thing, then party, I had to balance that out. It took me a minute, but I got it. And once I got it, it was over.
I kind of know the answer to this, but I'm gonna get you to tell me how you balance
Let me tell you something.
You gotta put things
Gotta
on
be,
hold.
bro. You got, bro, on Jesus, because if you don't, you gonna get. You don't want to be asking the teachers every 5 minutes, hey, can you open this back up for me? Hey, can you open this back up for me?
What page 15 on?
Right. And I also have some friends, that take class with you.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's another
Please
reason.
be interactive, because
Yeah.
that's the only how I pass some of these
That's
classes.
another way I was able to say something in my class, because I hit somebody else, man, I ain't gonna make it to class today. Can you take some good notes for me and send them to me? And then, I come back, read what they send me, and then go do my work.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
it's something, so what if you can give like an incoming, because I think the attendance then went way up, like
They stay
so,
like 10, 15,000.
so what's some advice you guys would give to a incoming student that are kind of looking to take the same path that you have taken, not necessarily being an event host, but just being out there, wanting to be a part of all the festivities, that Jackson State has to offer?
I'm gonna say this: you don't have to go to everything. If you have school work, make sure you get your school out the way first. Now, once your school work is out the way, then you come part of us. But get your school work done first, because guess what? When you graduate, partying will always be there. Them jobs not. So get your job and get your work done. Them semesters you are there.
Do your work.
Do your work, please.
Do your work. Simple as this. I don't think it's really. I think we as humans, goddamn, we complicate things.
Yeah,
just do your work.
Map it out. Have your plan. If you know you're going out Friday, you got a test to do at 12 o'clock. Go on, knock it out before you go out. Or shoot, I know some people who in the car on their way to their party doing the test.
I did. The Lil Durk concert, I was taking the test inside the concert.
Man, boy, that phone, them notes.
For real, for
That be your
real.
best friend.
But you don't know how many times this semester I had stuff to do, or I had to go help set up, like right after I got out of class, and I'm still out here doing work while helping set up.
Just be balanced with it.
All right, okay, now we're gonna go to some to a case that's been in the entertainment news lately. We're gonna talk about the Young Thug case. Basically we got some more details. His Young Thug and Gunna's bond has been denied again. So what y'all think about this case?
Free the slimes.
I really feel like the government, I can't say more because they might come get me, but the government really is just targeting people who still in the game, but at the same time they not. Okay. I'm
finna get your ass.
I messed up right there. Okay. At the same time, the government is just messing with people who don't have nothing to do with them. Cause why are you taking people to jail off something that's going on in prison? I thought what happened in prison stays behind the prison bar. It don't come to reality most of the time. But man, I feel like they doing them boys wrong because we ain't gonna see Gunna and Thug till next year.
All I'm saying is Young Thug was supposed to drop an album in the next month or so.
He's still gonna drop the album.
I pray.
Why?
And hope.
He go pull a Gucci on us.
I had a nigga rapping behind the bars like Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby was not rapping behind the bars.
Yes, he was. On the 6ix9ine song, he gave the weak ass bars behind the.
I didn't hear it. I didn't
hear that either. I
Gucci behind the bars, man.
Gucci, that shit was ass to me.
What?
Sir, Stop talking. He put out so many memes. He was putting too much in the. I really shouldn't have said it because I'm gonna say that later. I'm gonna tell you later, but it was good. I changed my mind. It was good. It's the best. Gucci's the best.
Gucci
is Gucci.
Your favorite rapper is him because of Gucci. How
you think Gucci stayed so relevant when he was
okay? But yeah, you're right. But off of Gucci, so you feel like you saying like the government is targeting Young Thug, like they really not doing nothing. They just kind of picking on him.
They just picking on him because you can't use nobody lyrics to against them because you don't know. They can be talking about anybody's mom. They can be talking about anything.
But okay. So to play devil's advocate, I think saying that you shouldn't use Young Thug and Gunna's lyrics against them is like you think your girl cheating and then you see some text messages and she be like, they can mean anything. But you know what the fuck it mean.
Yeah, you got a point.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is, bro.
But you just gotta have good evidence. Don't be just
they just be picking anything.
Yeah, don't be picking up witnesses out the street. They don't know nothing about Gunna and Thug. Cause that's what I feel like y'all doing right now.
Okay, so how y'all feel about like them bringing up the lyrics where they think Young Thug is referring to allegedly they saying that this lyric is referring to an incident that happened at YFN Lucha's mother's house, which was shot up. It's not alleged. We just don't know who it's by. And in one of his lyrics, he mentioned somebody shooting at somebody's mama house. So how y'all feel about that?
All I'm saying is, how do we know that it's him behind it? Lucha can have some whole other stuff going on. We don't know.
Boy, y'all niggas so silent.
You are not in the streets of Atlanta.
They could have been anybody's mama house.
It could have been anybody.
Boy, y'all niggas is hilarious.
If they would never told me that, I would never known that you were talking about Lucha Mama.
Exactly.
So y'all basically just put a lyric he said to a case that happened some years ago. Did the song even come out the same year?
I don't even know. Okay, so a question that I asked on the previous podcast episode is, I'm gonna ask this to you since I already asked Don. How in certain positions like a Young Thug position or just a position of power, like Young Thug, Pooh Shiesty, and other entertainers, how would you avoid running into a situation like that, especially coming from a place like, Jackson? How would you avoid that?
I watch what I say. Basically, just watch what I say, and I still move how I move, but just watch what you say. Because they using everything to get rappers now. They trying to get little baby nicks.
What about how you move in general? Like, so my question is not what would you do if you were a Young Thug, or what would you do as Pooh Shiesty. Just say you come across some money. Just say as an event host like you are now, you come across a big bag. It's like a life changing bag. You get some shit like where you can get a bag to where you can down there open the club like on some Magic City type shit. They had the city jumping for real. Like you get all these type of different eyes on you. What would you do to avoid a situation like, just say like somebody a suspected murder or like being involved in like the drug trade or some shit like that? Just how the fuck would you avoid that?
I would definitely get back to my city. Cause your city gonna have your back regardless. So I do some community service around the area, like Thug and them was doing, and community service, keeping people, helping folks find jobs, getting folks on the street a job. You know, I'm helping folks out at the same time. What you looking for?
Yeah, this kind of the answer.
Niggas do be hating though.
Yeah, folks do be hating. So you do.
Niggas see you doing good.
Like if I was to get a club today, they'd be like, "What Quan get this money from? What he do all this? He selling drugs and stuff now." You don't need to know all this. Just know I'm opening up a club. So
no, we do not sell drugs.
We do not. We are against them.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's just, I definitely, if I was to open up a club and folks was throwing dirt on me, I'd be like, I still invite them to the club, community service and all that.
I think that's the best way to do it. Like killing with kindness. Like I heard crazy dude, like I ain't like he funny to me. Charleston White, he said what he would do for a hater is like do something like buy his block, pay his mama rent, like just something crazy like that. It's a good.
How can you get mad at that? I wouldn't get mad at nobody paying my mama.
No, a nigga would be mad.
I wouldn't be.
I can see how a nigga be mad at you. A nigga who ain't got it, you done paid his mama rent. You basically that nigga dad.
Yeah, thank you.
You basically that nigga daddy.
That's a big flex.
Now when they say that, that's when they get disrespectful now. But kill it with kindness. Okay, you pay mama rent. Okay, I'm gonna pay your sister rent. I'm her new man.
Man, that's hell no.
Man.
So
call me if you short on them bills and I'm gonna look out.
So who y'all think gonna fold first? Somebody I know. What the hell you say? Somebody in the YSL account of notoriety that people may know, like Young Thug Gunna.
Who already folded this yet guy?
No, hold up.
He said he did.
Before we say it, he said he didn't, and that I want to say the 2015 he took his charge and served for a year. So, do you think somebody gonna fold out of the camp? Ain't necessarily gotta be a Young Thug or Gunna.
I definitely think somebody going to fold.
I think somebody's going to tell you.
Honestly, I think somebody has already folded.
Yeah, because they too, like, ain't no way they got the whole count almost.
Somebody said something. Because if don't nobody say nothing, you just going off.
And then
hearsay.
And then
you feel me? He say, she say.
That goes to where you can't have everybody in your business.
Exactly.
Because it probably ain't that. It probably a family member ain't got nothing to do with YSL. They know everything. And he telling it. She telling it. Just because she wants some money. Money.
We got a reward for $25,000. You tell us everything you know.
Okay. And the way they're coming to go right now, you think folks ain't gonna say
Young
nothing?
Thug would have gave you $1 million.
They say they coming for little baby niggas.
Listen, if they get baby, I don't know what the rap game's gonna be.
We gonna have to start rapping niggas.
If they get baby, they gonna get the whole rap game at that point.
Exactly.
We gonna have to start rapping.
For real.
I'm gonna drop some bars on y'all.
The gang gonna be wide open then if they take Lil Baby, bro.
For real.
But there's so many motherfuckers that pop off in Atlanta, like this shit crazy. So, they're bringing me to another situation. So with Jackson having this spotlight, this new spotlight that we have, what do you like? Do you think we gonna have certain artists and different people in Jackson like popping out? How easier has Deion Sanders and other people popping off in Jackson is gonna make it for somebody else who's looking to become big?
I feel like it'll make it a whole lot easier now because there's so much spotlight down here. Like there's so many great rappers, great singers. Like it's a lot of people around here that's talking contract deals but not just signing. Like it's a lot. Like I tell you, I know a lot of folks that have been talking to some big time people that ain't signing nobody. They ain't signing it yet because they trying to just wait for the right time. So yeah, don't sleep on Jason.
Okay, so
there's a whole lot of talent there.
So how close was you to RP? I want to say first RP Lil Honey. How close was you Like, was you around during like his era, like when he was like really running Jackson? I want to say.
Yeah, I was like my homeboy Tony in Greenwood and London. They was with him every day, but I was more like behind the scene. Like I go to some of London events, but most of the time I was just I'm a person who support from a veer.
Okay.
Like when I see London, I speak to him. Like I pull up on her, he'll pull up on her, I speak to him. Like yeah, play some music for us. But yeah, I say we kind of close.
Okay, and so how do you think, for both of y'all, how do you think that loss impacted the city of Jackson?
Man, it impacted a lot because since Love passed away, crime has been crazy, man. Like crime has been outrageous, like to the point you don't even want to goddamn go to a grocery store without carrying something on you. Cause folks get into other folks, you never know. You might walk to the grocery store nowadays. It's the person who beefing with somebody in there, and he just laying rhymes on. So yeah, that's just crazy. But back to what you said, yeah, London losing London impact Jackson a whole lot.
I feel like Lonnie's death was the trigger to discouraging everybody. Like, yeah, everyone has this stigma in Jackson where if you start rapping, if you get to a certain point, they're gonna try to come kill you. And I mean,
I want to say
to
a certain
just be aware.
So yeah, just when you get there to that point, you know you got people.
Everybody got this.
Get out of your city.
You gotta get out of Jackson.
Y'all think so?
Yeah, you gotta get out of the city.
Yeah, you get popping to a certain point, and you like this here, cause it's different for a Dear Silas, or what's Akeem Ali.
Yeah, Akeem Ali.
But if you really, I just want to say, if you're an artist and you kind of represent the street side, the streets of Jackson, you got to be on your team. Even you gotta be on your P's.
I want to say even Dear Silas and Akeem Ali.
It be folks hating on you for no reason.
Exactly.
Because they want to be in your shoes.
Especially since they coming with a different style.
Yeah, they come with a different. Unique style.
Yeah, but like when you're in the streets, it's a little
different
for someone to put a stigma on you, to where, man, he over here riding like this, he over here doing it like that. He got features with such and such. Why we can't get such and such? Why he not messing with us like this here? You feel me? And it's just random hate that comes from random places. So
you'll be surprised.
For real.
So to wrap things up, I'm gonna ask y'all, like, is there anything that y'all need people to be on the lookout for? Not this weekend, but upcoming. Tell me something.
All my grown folks out there, 21 and up, we had chemistry every other weekend. Pull up on me. Who Got the Juice homecoming is on the way. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Also be looking for a big community service project I got coming this fall with a couple important people, so stay tuned to that too.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. Okay, so.
And my boy podcast, man.
Exactly, like getting bigger and better.
They're
my first guest. Shout out to my boy Quan. Shout out to my nigga Don for hooking this shit up.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Brad, he got on. Shout out to Rose.
I'm supporting my people.
Shout out to Rose,
Zakari.
And shout out to Hood.
Shout out to J5.
Dirty boy Hood Good. You
Diesel,
feel
my boy
me?
Diesel.
Hey, shout out to my girl Bunny too, man. Make sure y'all check her out. And he's an artist too, so y'all look after him too.
Exactly.
The real B&B Lord, not the fake one.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but
I 200.
Exactly. So it's been a good episode. We finna wrap this shit up. And if you enjoy, share it with a friend, and be on the lookout because it's only gonna get bigger and better.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Share it with a friend. Share it with a homegirl. Share it with somebody who go to another school.
Share it with Sneaker Link.
Share it with Sneaker Link. You can share it with your mama. You ain't say nothing bad on her.
And your dad.
Exactly.
Share it.
Exactly.
We support y'all support us.
Exactly. I better not see you post 85 South Show. You ain't post my shit. And on that note, goddamn, we out. Keep it
a Benjamin. Keep it a Benjamin. Niggas that made me question why the fuck was I ever a friend of them.